Hello, everyone. This video is called The Elephant in the Room, and I want to say that I think we have all dealt with certain elephants in the room, primarily when it comes to loved ones, family, friends, etc. And certain individuals are, are involved in unhealthy behaviors, whether it's drugs, alcohol, someone who is severely overweight, doesn't have a clean home. It's just the type of situation everyone talks about, but not with the person they're most concerned about. And it becomes all encompassing in almost every conversation. Well, is how's so and so doing? Have you talked with her? Have you mentioned anything? How's the house? How's are they still using? And so it becomes a main topic of conversation. It's very distracting. And a lot of times we don't want to say anything because we don't want to hurt that person's feelings. Um, a lot of times the situation will not change. If you watch shows like Hoarders and My 600-Pound Life and, Intervention, you'll see that people a year later, 5 years later, are back in the same hole that they've dug themselves and jumped into. So recently dealt with a situation. I'm not going to say if it's a friend or family member, but it came to the point in time where I could no longer be in the same space with certain individuals. And I'm not going to say the reason why. It's just my anxiety was off the charts when it came to being in the same space. And I could just not sit and relax. So I said to my husband, because it's something we had to collectively tackle, I said, how are we going to be the first people to say we are no longer comfortable in this situation? Um, and until it gets better, we can't be present here anymore. So I said, a lot of times everyone wants to point out, hey, you're an addict, hey, you're an alcoholic, hey, you're whatever. But if you notice on intervention, the specialist will come in and say, okay, you got to read this letter, and what is the consequence of this person's action? And they'll say, I can't no longer be a part of your life. But I said to my husband, I said, what if we did the problem and a solution? What if we were part of the solution? And so when it comes down to it, you can say, FYI, I just have to address this with you, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and I'm talking with you because I love you, and we can't be present here anymore. We'd love to be able to spend time with you, but until certain steps are taken, we can't be present in this space. We can spend time elsewhere. And so then we basically said what we're willing to give of our time, our resources to help get you to help to just help with the situation. We're willing to sacrifice our relationship to come over and help you. Basically, we didn't say sacrifice our relationship, but what can we do to help you? And I think it's at that point in time when you say, I can't be present here anymore. What can we do to help? Let us know. Until then, you're welcome by us. We can go out, we can, etc. But it came down to thinking, how are we going to address this situation and what is the best way we can handle it? And so situation was addressed, and all we have to do is wait. But at least we faced that mountain, because it is no easy task when you're dealing with someone who is used to, that's their norm. They're not going to change. They're going to live that way. And so I just want to say it's not easy, but now that it's been brought to the light, we're available. But we stated this is not within our comfort level anymore. So we love you. We care about you. We're willing to do what it takes to help. Um, and that's just the way it is. So it's problem and solution. It's not, and it's, everyone who refuses to say something is enabling that person to continue living that lifestyle. So, I mean, is anyone else on the same page with us? I don't know. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I hope this helps.